Oh, hello Zoology Kingdom. I can tell today is going to be a great October day. Let's go take a look out the window, shall we? What the heck? Alright guys, I live in Wisconsin. That's way up north in America. As you can already tell, it's only halfway through autumn and it's already winter wonderland outside. So that means I have to make an Animals of Fall video. I better get cracking, because before I know, the entire land is going to be full of snow. Alright guys, today's video is going to be split into 3 different sections. First off, it's the mammals. Then, it's reptiles and amphibians. And finally, we'll head on to the birds. Alright, let's get started right away with the mammals. For the most part, during the autumn, mammals are not really affected that much until winter comes. Because, except for a little bit, because it'd be harder to find food. During the winter, this all changes. But during the fall, some of the key things that happen to mammals are bears are getting ready for hibernation, and mice and other rodents that like to burrow under the snow are preparing to do that. But there is one thing that does happen. It is that many of the mammals' food source freezes up during the fall and autumn, such as if you were a deer, then the grass is starting to freeze or die, and that's not very good if you're a deer, because that's a lower food source, and lower deer also means lower food for predators like wolves or bear, and that's not good for the wolves or bears, so it's a little bit of a harder time for mammals during the fall. At least here in America. In different continents, it could be different stories. Mostly it's unchanged from a lot of mammals, but it's just a harder time for them. Alright, now we're moving on to reptiles and amphibians. Alright, you almost never see a reptile or amphibian during the fall. So where do they go? Well, you see, reptiles, like my buddy Smog over here, are completely cold-blooded. That means they cannot produce their own heat. They take it from the sun. Unlike us, we can produce our own body heat. Reptiles have to take it from whatever temperature there is. That's why I need to set up Smog's enclosure over there with heat lamps, because he can't support his own body heat, and he would most likely die if it was too cold. Don't worry, buddy, I'm taking good care of you. So, where do the reptiles in the wild go? They don't have heating lamps when it gets incredibly cold. They basically hibernate. For snakes, this would be underneath the snow, where they hibernate, they don't wake up, it's like that. And for turtles, it's pretty amazing how the turtles do it. Like the painted turtle and the snapper turtle, they actually will go underneath the water and bury themselves in muddy banks, muddy bottom of the water, and then they will hibernate there, because as long as they're in the water, they won't freeze. Now, this is amazing, and they don't have painted turtles can sometimes not breathe when they're in hibernation for 5 months. And other types of turtles won't breathe for 5 months while they're in hibernation, which is absolutely amazing. That's how they survive. This is incredibly amazing. And sometimes I wish humans could do that. We could just sleep through winter, but I couldn't make as much videos as I do. So, with that, with reptiles, now we finally get to birds. Now, birds are kind of a stranger story. Birds, like mammals, are warm-blooded. So why do they always go south for the winter? This is because they have one thing that no mammal has other than bats. Wings. And they use these wings to fly as far away from the horrible cold that we have. Because, like I said with mammals, it's way harder to find food, especially for those birds that eat fish, because the ice is starting to freeze over. They don't want to have to deal with that. All they have to do is just get themselves up and fly away. Sometimes, all the time, we mammals wish we could do that. That's what airplanes are for, I guess. Well, by the time I've been making this video, the snow has already grown an incredible amount. I haven't even made my Halloween video yet, but stay tuned for that one. That one's going to be fun. Alright guys, see you next time. Okay guys, before we cut to the ending clip, which is a nature scene, and it says, "Thank you for watching," I've got one last thing to say about winter, or the snow that's coming up right now. I don't have a thumbnail to put up for this video because it's snowing, and I haven't taken any autumn pictures because I thought I had time. I didn't have time, so as you've already seen, this thumbnail is just going to be probably a picture of a bear, picture of birds, and maybe a picture of a snake. I don't know. Whatever I put up, I think it might be a picture of smog. But sorry that I don't have the autumn picture on my thumbnail. It's supper time right now. I gotta go. Enjoy the ending clip, and stay tuned with the channel. See you next time.